Almost rock star. Mimi still wears the eyeliner, although he has dispensed with the torn jeans, the leather wrap bracelet, even the shaggy Cobain hair. The last was the most difficult to give up, the barber finally saying, "Hey man, you paid me to do this. What's with the Bambi eyes?" When it was over, his neck brushed off, a more than generous dollop of gel parting his hair to the side so that he resembled his elementary school self more than a man about to turn 33, Mimi's eyes pricked with tears, and he'd had to pretend he'd gotten hair in them. The barber just shook his head. Afterward, he'd gone over to Cordelia's apartment. "Happy?" he'd snapped when she opened the door, and she'd shrugged and gotten him a beer. Cordelia is his best friend, but also his boss, the owner of Olive, an Italian-Arab fusion restaurant that she'd convinced Mimi to work at a decade earlier after he'd graduated from college with no job prospects, just a string of cooking gigs and the stunned realization that there didn't seem to be a record deal waiting for him. He started as a line chef, coming up with seasonal menus, but he'd rapidly been promoted to manager, which he was grateful for, though he did feel estranged from the kitchen staff after being removed from the bustle of the line. "Your hair is the antithesis of the restaurant's ethos," she often said in that faux Southern accent of hers. Cordelia, who was raised on a cattle ranch in Alpine, Texas, but liked to ape socialite Savannah. "Olive is supposed to be an elegant dining experience, and then you waltz in with that greasy mop on your head." Nobody's complained yet. They will, she'd predicted, and in the end, she was right. One night, after 7 years of working as the manager, the person who checked on important guests and brought out complimentary desserts and glasses of wine for celebrations, he'd served a chocolate olive oil cake to an elderly couple celebrating their anniversary.